Hey, y'all, as a professional giggle monger of almost a decade, it's very funny to me how many of my fellow comedians sort of led the rightward pop culture charge in recent years, helped to get the second Trump administration installed, largely in the name of free speech. They were like, look, the First Amendment's first for a reason. Nothing's more important than the left wants to censor us. They want to dictate what we can and can't say, what we can and can't joke about, and that's completely unacceptable, right? Now it's less than a year into Trump round two, and you got people in the comedy world getting openly censored by the government for the things that they say, and it's like, it just generally feels like we're a couple minutes away from Gulag 30 around here. And it's like, how you feeling now, fellas? Probably, but still pretty good, I guess, because to be fair, the type of speech y'all were worried about is still doing fine. Like, sure, you can't criticize the regime without the government targeting you for reprisals, but you can do Chinese voice on Kill Tony without a lesbian writing a blog about you. And really, that's more important anyway. What's the purpose of comedy anyway? Really, the purpose of comedy has never been, punching up truth to power, shining a light on the rot, festering at the center of our gilded empire. No, none of that. No, the real point of comedy is going to Austin, Texas and calling homeless people retarded. And you guys understand that. You always have. Yeah, it's just like George Carlin, the GOAT, right? The best. Like he tried the former early in his career. He famously tried the whole truth to power, calling out corruption, standing up for the little guy thing. And at a certain point he realized, he's like, nobody cares about this. Nobody's going to remember me for this. So he pivoted and he made 14 straight 1-hour specials devoted entirely to talking shit about homos and Indians. And that made him the legend he is today. And you guys never forgot that. And I commend you. And I'm sure some of y'all right now are like, look, dude, I didn't want this. I didn't vote for this. And you're right. I feel bad for y'all. I do. It's just like, I got this buddy that became a Dallas Cowboys fan in the 2000s. So every year when they embarrass themselves in the playoffs, I always tell him, I'm like, look, dude, there's no way you could have known. Okay? It's not like there's years and years and mountains of evidence to suggest a clear pattern of behavior here or anything. And yes, most of the rest of us, pretty much everybody else, totally saw this coming and knew it would happen. But there's no way you could have known. That's pretty much how I feel about you guys in this instance. But I know that, again, y'all are doing fine. You say the grift can yet persist. There is a path forward. It's very simple. All you got to do, bend the knee, kiss the ring, lick the boot, and it's fine. Sure, you can't make a fat joke about the sitting president anymore without being thrown out of a goddamn window, but you can keep getting paid millions to bitch about pronouns and make trans people sad, and that's something, really, making people sad is what comedy's all about, right? So, you guys did it. I commend you. Good call on that one, fellas. See you on the road.